Today, I want to talk about something that so many of us struggle with. If you guys can read, write, and understand English but freeze up when it comes to speaking, then this video is for you. I have been there myself, and today I'm going to share you all my personal journey, my personal tips to help you guys speak with confidence. In daily life or in schools, when we learn English, we often focus on grammar rules, vocabulary, reading comprehension. But speaking requires thinking, a lot of practice, and confidence. The good news is you are already halfway in speaking English. Why? Because you already understand English. We are starting with chapter 1, Start Thinking in English. Speak out loud, even when you are alone. I used to feel silly doing this, but it helped me so much. Talk to yourself in English about anything. What you're doing, what you're thinking, what are you feeling. This helps you get comfortable in making sentences and hearing your own voice. Remember, the more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Now we come to the next chapter, that is record yourself speaking. I know it can be uncomfortable by listening to yourself, but trust me, it's incredibly useful. When you play it back, you might notice some things that you may not have realized. Things like you're speaking too fast, you're mumbling, you're using filler words like This awareness is the first step in improving how you speak. Moving forward to next chapter, which is engage yourself in English conversations. This is where things get real. The best way to improve your speaking is actually by speaking with others. Whether it's a language exchange partner, a friend, a colleague, or anyone. Make it a habit to have regular conversations in English. The more you use English in real conversations, the more fluent and confident you will become. I will give you a situation and you can just start speaking it with your friend or anyone in your family. You went to a cafe and you want to talk about how good the ambience was, how great the food was. You went with a friend, how you enjoyed at that restaurant, what things you saw new, it is the best way to start a conversation that you went to somewhere and then you're talking about it. Start using this technique. I'm sure you will love it. Moving on to next chapter, that is don't fear mistakes. I used to be terrified about making mistakes, thinking it would make me look foolish. But the truth is, mistakes are part of learning. The more you embrace them, the faster you will improve. Instead of focusing on being perfect, focus on communicating your message. Remember, even native speakers make mistakes. When I was a teenager, I also used to see girls who were from convent schools and their English was really good. And honestly, I also wanted to be one of them. I used to feel the same way and I wanted to be fluent, but I didn't hesitate at that time and started speaking English with them with the limited one I know at that time. Looking back at that time, if I hadn't taken that first step and spoken with the little I knew, I wouldn't have been able to improve. The key is to use whatever English you have, no matter if it's basic. As you continue speaking, you will gradually get the hang of it. You will learn from your mistakes and will pick up new phrases and absorb what you hear from others. Remember, it's a process. No one starts out speaking perfectly. It is something you build over time. Next step is to practice with shadowing. This is where you listen to a native speaker like in a YouTube video and just repeat whatever they say immediately after. Honestly, I used to do this a lot in my college times, but with Netflix series. It helps to improve 3 things: pronunciation, rhythm, intonation. It's like a personal speaking coach. You can practice with him anytime. Now, this tip is gonna help you a lot. That is, immerse yourself in English. You just have to surround yourself with this English language as much as possible. Watch movies, listen to music, read books, all in English. Now let's talk about these three aspects. How did I use them? The first one is listen to music. I had a habit of listening to my favorite singers' album a lot, like Taylor Swift, Selena Gomez, and whenever I listen to their songs, trust me guys, there were so many vocabulary words that I didn't know at that time, and I searched them and they helped me to increase my vocabulary. Reading is something that is going to help you a lot. Just pick any book of your choice and start giving at least 30 minutes daily to that book. If you are contributing at least 30 minutes a day to that book, trust me, that book is going to give you a lot in terms of grammar structures, in terms of vocabulary, phrases, so many things. And you guys can use those phrases, those grammar structures in your daily conversation. When it comes to series, we have plenty of choices on Netflix, Amazon Prime, and even on YouTube. Just try watching these series and try to note down any phrase that you find interesting or any word that you find useful and that you can use in your daily life. Just adopt these three habits in your daily routine, and trust me, this will help you get results faster. And remember, learning to speak English doesn't happen overnight. It's a gradual process and you have to make daily effort. That's all for today, guys. Let me know which tip was your favorite. See you in the next one. Bye.